Hi friends, my name is Miss Chloe, and today I'm going to be recording our art project that we are going to be making. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This is the third time I've recorded this video. My other two times, something went wrong with the video, so this will be the last time I record this video. This is what we're going to be making. Luckily, you get two examples instead of just one. This is what we're going to be making. We're going to be making green eggs, just like there is on the front of the Green Eggs and Ham book cover. So for this, you're going to have a little, what's this called? Why can I not think of the name? Ziploc bag with a plate, which mine is colored on, but yours will not be. You're going to have a black piece of paper that looks like this, 2 green circles, and then 2 white pieces of paper like this. They're going to be, your guys' look a little different than mine because yours are traced. They're a traced shape, and these were just me roughly cutting them out. Yours will look like this. They'll look a little more perfect. So you're going to need the 2 white pieces of paper, 2 green circles, this black piece of paper, your paper plate. You're going to need a black crayon, some glue, and then either a spatula from your kitchen or a fork. You can use a plastic fork or you can use a real fork. I would recommend the spatula, but if you don't have a spatula, this would work too. So, the first thing I need you guys to do is we are going to make our plate. I need you guys to just take a crayon and color in your plate. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just do your best. Try to color the whole thing in black. I did that before I started the video just so you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me color it in because I just don't think that's necessary. So if you need to, pause the video so you can color in your color in your paper plate black, and then come back, unpause it, and then I'm going to show you the next step. So the next step is taking your little handle, and the side that is flat, this is more rounded, it's round. This is the flat side. On the flat side, let me show you what I'm looking for here before you do anything. You're just going to put a line of glue. But notice how I left a little bit of space on the edge, but you still want to put it somewhat close to the edge. And then you're going to take your plate that you've colored in black, and on the back side that is not colored on, you're going to stick your glue to the back side. And then you're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So the glue will be on the back of the plate. And then your plate will look like this. So this is going to represent a skillet that you would cook your eggs in. And then I need you to get both of your shapes like this, and this is going to represent the egg whites on an egg, and your 2 circles, and just put glue on one side of the circle. Not too much, I only used a little, and stick it on to your egg white, so your egg's gonna look somewhat like this. And then do that to the other egg also. So I didn't use too much glue. I don't want to be wasteful. So here are my 2 eggs. And then what I want you to do, this is more for fun, but this will be good practice for you guys. I want you to take your eggs, your finished eggs, and put them on your skillet. Don't glue them down yet. We will eventually, but not yet. And then I'm going to move you guys over here. Then I want you to practice flipping your eggs. So like that. You can do 2 at the same time. Just practice flipping your eggs over. You go under an egg, then you flip. Under an egg, and then you flip. You can do the same with a fork. It's just not as easy because there's not as much. Put them on the fork and flip. Put them on the fork, flip. Fork, flip. And that's all you're doing. So I want you guys to practice flipping the eggs a couple of times, which honestly it's pretty fun to do. So you should practice as much as you would like until you get bored. And then we are just going to glue the eggs onto the skillet to finish our project. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the back of here, not too much, and I'm just going to stick it on my plate, doesn't matter where. Little bit of glue, which you can use a glue stick or Elmer's glue, it really doesn't matter. A little bit of glue, stick it on my plate. And that is all we are doing for this project. We are completely done with this. One last thing I forgot to say. I will insert a video of me making actual green eggs. I make them sunny side up and scrambled. So, you know, people have preferences on what way they like to eat their eggs, so I made it both ways. I will put that video into this video starting now. Hi friends, it's Miss Chloe. I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to be showing you how to make green eggs. I don't have ham at home, so I can't make the ham too, but the green eggs, I feel like that's the biggest part. I'm going to be making eggs in 2 different ways. One's going to be scrambled and the other's going to be sunny side up. I'm going to eat all of this, so like none of this is going to waste. I just washed my hands. Uh-oh, there's a really bad glare. I just washed my hands, so my hands are clean. If you're going to be making anything, you always need to have clean hands. All my stuff around me is clean. I made sure to clean the stove. All of my, what's this called? Plates. I have a plate, a bowl, and a fork. All that is clean. Everything's clean. For this, I'm gonna need green food coloring, eggs. I also have stuff to put the eggs in. This is to scramble the eggs. This is to put the eggs on when I'm done. And then I have my skillet. So obviously I'm going to be using the stove. Do not use a stove unless you have your parents' permission. It gets very hot. That's dangerous. You gotta be careful with this type of stuff because you can burn yourself and that will really hurt. So I'm gonna roll my sleeves up, and the first thing I'm gonna be making is sunny side up eggs. So I'm just gonna take 1 egg. They're the large eggs. You crack it just a little bit on the side. You don't want to do too much. You want to break it open slowly. Hold on, let me turn my camera a little bit. The thing with sunny side eggs is you do not want the yolk in yet. You just want the egg whites to go. So I have to, the yolk is right here and this is the egg whites. And I am taking the yolk and just moving it back and forth between shells. so all the egg white can get out. So that's all the egg white, and then I'm gonna put the yolk in a bowl for now. In my little bowl that I have here. And then my cat's in the kitchen, so he's being super loud, of course. I'm gonna turn on the stove. I've never made sunny side eggs, so hopefully this goes well. With the yolk that I have in my bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of green food coloring to the bowl. I just turned this on, and I am watching the eggs. I'm gonna try to whisk up the yolk and the green so I can make my green yolk. So I'm just mixing it in here. And then I have my egg white in here, and that is cooking. I have it on medium heat. It's cooking in there. I have to wait for that to turn white, and then I can add in the yolk. I think. I've never done this before. I've never made sunny side eggs. I didn't mention this, but one thing to make sure is when you are cracking an egg, you do not want the shell to get into any of your food because you don't eat the shell. And then always make sure when you're handling eggs that you rinse off your hands when you are doing stuff, because eggs can carry a sickness called salmonella, and that can make you very sick if you eat raw eggs. Only eat cooked eggs. Very quickly rinsing off my hand because I don't want to leave the stove for too long, but I can still see everything from here. And then I'm going back over to the stove, and I'm just waiting for this egg, the yolk, egg white to turn somewhat white. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit so I can speed up the process. I have a spatula for when this is ready. Apologize that this noise is kind of obnoxious. You can see my egg right there. That's just the egg yolk. I mean, egg white. I keep saying yolk, it's the egg white. And I'm gonna add, no, wait a second. I'm gonna add my yolk that is in here with the green food coloring into there. So, this is what it's looking like. I have my egg white, and then that's the yolk. And I just poured the green over it. And then when it's ready, I'll flip the egg. Strange, I've never done this before. It's almost like flipping a pancake. I've made eggs before, but I've never made sunny side up. I've only ever made scrambled. I've never even tried sunny side up eggs. Uh-oh, this is a little messy. I didn't do the best job flipping it, but really you still get the point. The egg is so tiny. that's what it's looking like. It didn't flip the best. I just kind of had to do what I could to flip it. And I'm just letting it cook for a little bit, and then I'm going to flip it again. You want to make sure that your egg is cooked all the way through. And then the next egg I'm going to be making is scrambled eggs, which will be much easier because I know how to make scrambled eggs. But I'll actually get that started. And I'm just finishing up, so you just need an egg. I'm going to put it in my bowl right here. Egg, I'm going to crack the egg open. Put it into the bowl with the egg yolk and the egg white. I'm just going to add a little bit of food coloring. And then with my fork, mix it all together to scramble it. So it's looking like this. I'm gonna flip this egg one last time and add a hint more food coloring. So I want it to be a little bit more green. Right now it's looking pretty light green, and I want it to be like a darker shade of green. So I'm going to take my sunny side egg off because that is ready. It's looking like this. Ooh, a lot of heat coming off of that. And then I'm going to pour my scrambled mixture into the skillet, which is already hot. That's why it made that sizzling. Put that to the side. Rinse off my finger really quick. I'm going to throw the shell away. This is what my egg mixture looks like. This is the scrambled eggs. The other one was the sunny side up. I'm just gonna wait till it is ready to flip. Eggs are really good for you. They are high in protein, which protein is really, really good for you. I just flipped it once. They're looking like that. Pretty good. Make a good omelet. Probably should have said this. The like waterfall-ish sound in the background is my turtle tank. We have a turtle at home. So the filter has like a waterfall, so that's the noise you hear. Maybe I'll show you my turtle. When these are done, I'll show you. His name's Donnie. So my scrambled eggs are actually, they're all done. They're all cooked, so I'm going to turn off my stove. You have to make sure to turn off your stove when you're done. They look like this. There's a lot of heat coming off of it. I'm going to put that down. Then I'm going to turn on the vent fan. So those are my completed eggs, and then I will show you Donnie. Where is he? Donnie. He's in the very back. I don't know if you can see him or not. That's Donnie. And then down here is Boots. He likes to make appearances in all my videos that I record. Alright, that's it, friends. I'm gonna go eat my eggs. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make green eggs. Bye.